you got a license to break the speed limit with your Alfa Romeo when you were at university. I mean, I think that's every young person's dream, quite frankly, a license to break the speed limit.
It is definitely everyone's dream as a kid, yes.
How did you live that dream? What was that about?
So I, with the proceeds of the profits from my early business, the empire, I bought myself an Alpha GTV, and then I decided I would soup it up. So, I think the road rules in Cape Town in South Africa were a little bit more lax in the UK. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, I put nitrous oxide in the engine,
wow.
which blew it up at some point, but that's
Fast
a separate story. And then I bought one of the really, really early video cameras, which was like this huge thing. And then I decided I'd see if I could make the car go faster. So I stuck little streamers on it and stuff like that and videoed it, which was quite fun. And then I built, being the hardware guy, a sensor that went on the wheel with a little magnetic sensor. And being like the really early days of computers, there was a tape recorder in the car because you couldn't, computers weren't portable. And so I could then record each wheel revolution and then work out the exact velocity, and then I would take that and plug it into my computer, and then I could analyze it, and then I could drive to a certain speed, put the car into neutral, and then using the program I'd written, calculate the air resistance and the rolling resistance and separate those out at different speeds. So I thought this was quite a lot of fun, but I wonder if I can use this to get a license to exceed the speed limit. So I wrote a letter to the government. In fact, I found the Minister of Energy Affairs. I figured that would be the way to go. And South Africa was embargoed at the time on fuel and so on. So I put a letter together about how if 10% of the cars could save 10% of their fuel, it would save the country this much number of millions of rands a year in forex, in foreign exchange. And then I included printouts that I'd created, showing the velocity and the measurements and stuff like that. And I thought, the chance of hearing back is kind of zero, but hey, I'll give it a go. And then months went by and I heard nothing, and I'd actually sort of largely given up. And then one day I got this letter back on the government official stationery signed by the energy minister saying you have a government license to exceed the speed limit. There's a condition, which is you have to have markings on the car to indicate that. So I went, that's kind of cool. So I had a sticker made saying government license to exceed speed limit, and I would drive around, and occasionally the police would pull me over, usually when I was going to the beach, and say, you can't drive around like that, sir.
Actually.
That you have to remove that, and then I would take out from the glove box the letter, and the police would look at it with that combination of, this is correct,
belief, I imagine.
But life is so unfair. Look, and then it's like, there you go. So anyway, it was a period never to be relived, but it was a lot of fun. But also shows that you could probably get away, or rather, don't be shy in asking for something, because you never know when you might get it.
You never know. I mean, and then they made a whole set of films about you called Fast and Furious. Amazing.